Right, hello, hopefully we get some people on. It's a bit busy the last couple of days, but I'm able to stream again today, although I can only stream for about an hour, because I've put some like carpet cleaner stuff down in one of the rooms that I need to like wipe up in about an hour. Because I've been cleaning out a load of the rooms in the house, or getting them a bit nicer. Right, what level did I want to do? Was the mace the one that was really good on Shrine of Storms? Can't remember, let's go back and have a look. Right, Jack the homie. Hope you're alright. Yeah, I'm trying to remember this weapon was good on Shrine of Storms. Oh yeah, pretty damn good. See if we can get one of them to come after me, but not the other. Do I have the thief ring on? Yeah, that's partly the reason why. Come on then. Come after me, please. There we go. There we go, that's that one down. Yeah, so yeah, the Holy Mace is actually quite good against these guys. Alright, Justin, hope you had a good Christmas. My Christmas is alright, but a lot of my family have COVID at the moment, so we didn't see many of them. I think they're all recovering alright, but, you know, some of them it was a bit like flu, some of them it was a bit like a cold. But yeah, so it meant for Christmas and that I've not seen anywhere near as many of my relatives as I normally see. Oh shit. Alright, Obama. Alright, time to collect my souls again. Yeah, the red one's a bit irritating. Come on then. I think most people have had it at least once. It's just this is a typical thing where loads of people obviously caught it around Christmas because everybody gets more ill around Christmas because it's cold and people are like, you know, sat in sort of stuffy rooms, aren't they? So, yeah, thankfully I don't think any of them got seriously ill or anything. It was just that sort of annoying thing that sort of ruined Christmas for a lot of them because, you know, they had to sort of isolate from relatives and felt, you know, like if you feel like you got flu on Christmas, that's not nice. I said I had it one Christmas anyway. The thing is, like, everybody could see this coming, couldn't they? The whole thing of if you, you know, lock down really strictly, then suddenly open up, of course you're going to get a massive surge. But what's annoying is the British government seems to be, unlike other countries, not requiring people from China to do tests when they come here, which you think would be a fucking, obvious thing to do. If, the probability of you catching COVID now is highest from somebody from China. I was hoping one of them might get bored and run away, but no. Oh, there we go. So that's the extent of how far they go, is it? Right, how many souls do I need to level up at the moment? About as many as I've got. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not a massive fan of the movie. I prefer the games and the book Roadside Picnic. But yeah, I've seen it. It's got some nice shots in it. I was saying, Rob, this is the stupid thing. If they're not doing that, that's really stupid. If China's having a surge, you'd think, you'd absolutely test everybody coming in, because you don't want to start just bringing in loads more cases. But I'm not a politician, so, I do like this blessed mason. I don't really want to get stomped by Vanguard, but... Let's just see how much damage I do to him with a single hit from this. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. Let's retrieve my souls and try and level up. Yeah, he's quite dangerous on Black World tendency, it seems. So yeah, I just want to see if I can retrieve my souls and then get the hell out of here. And at least level up. Oh no, not both of them at once. Oh, for fuck's sake, no, I'm not retrieving my souls, am I? No, I got gifted, Blood, what's it called? Blood West, like a weird Lovecraftian Wild West thing. But none of my friends at the moment have asked me for anything. And I've not really seen any games on the sale I want. I did buy The Last of Us 2 that was on the sale on here. So I picked that up on sale, just not... Right, let's just go to a different world, shall we? Get all my equipment repaired and I think you've structured that fairly badly, No Name. Did you mean, did I get myself any games for Christmas? Yeah, I like Book of Eli. But, like I was saying, I've not bought anything for myself other than The Last of Us 2, because that was reduced. Repair my gear.
I can forge weapons for you.
So I guess I don't have whatever it takes to can at least upgrade my short spear. Right, let's do that. Compound short bow. Alright, let's keep doing the bow up, because I might as well buy some arrows and actually use the bow. Does he sell arrows? Yeah, he does, right. I might farm some souls and then just buy a load of arrows. From what I've seen, it doesn't look like it will be that great, but with all those things, I'll watch them and see what I think, rather than, you know, letting people whinge online if stuff's good or not before watching it. Oh, that's cool, Jack. Didn't know about that. Right, how effective is the mace against the Bolitarian enemies? I mean, I know I'm over-leveled against these guys now, but still. That's fairly good. Let's try the spear. Yeah, fairly effective. I think there's some extra guys I can kill up here, aren't there, before I go somewhere else. Messed those controls up. At least, yeah, these are quite good enemies to get grass from, like the healing item. If I'm on this one, though, I might as well use the Providential Ring. Because that boosts item discovery even more. What's my luck stat anyway in this? 7. So, item discovery 68. I mean, I know it's pretty damn good if you get item discovery up to 100. Let me just respawn on this one again and just kill these enemies again for their grass. So they'll spot me faster, but I should get better item drop from them. Oh shit. Hopefully, though, when they do the new Stalker trailer, it will actually have gameplay in it, because I don't really care about, you know, like the CGI-style trailers, whatever you want to call them, teaser trailers. Just because I'd actually rather see gameplay. Yep, so my plans for New Year are not drink anything, as in, like, I'll give other people a lift and then I can avoid drinking, and then in the first couple of days of the New Year I'm actually away for a bit. I might be able to do live streams and that if I take my phone with me and get an internet connection. I mean, they might have been in engine, but the point is it's not actual gameplay footage, is it? If it's like cutscenes almost. Does that make sense? So that'll give you an idea of what the graphics look like. What's the mace doing? It's these guys. It's actually quite good against these guys. Although, my shottles also good. Oh. Yeah, exactly. So when they're told to do something, they're like, oh no, we won't do that. And then when it becomes a big enough problem, they suddenly like, oh, maybe we should react to this. But yeah, reactive, not proactive, is the problem. I might as well go buy some arrows now from Baldwin. So the Nexus. Then my plan is at least use a bow to lure enemies away from you know, areas if they're more dangerous, if that makes sense. So let's swap the spear for now with the compound short bow. And then I want to repair my gear and buy arrows from him. Purchase item. I guess that one isn't it? Arrows. Let me actually upgrade my bow one more time first. So do I want to just stack it regularly or do I want to do quality? Oh yeah, I'll definitely do quality because it brings the dexterity stat up. Can't really afford many arrows now though, can I? That's the only problem, but oh well. At least my arrows are better. I still get 38 of them, that's still something.
You come back alive.
Right, so I'm in Awful World tendency here as well, by the look of it. Yeah, like pure black or whatever it is, this world. So that means the enemies are really dangerous here now, which isn't what I want. Actually, the mace would probably be better swapped with the spear, wouldn't it, for this level? So I got more reach. Up. Oh, what was in the one that jumps down at you? Alright, Ethan. Is that one already jumped down? I can hear him running around down there, but... So at least the advantage of having the bow is I can do this. Hang on. Oop, if I actually hit him. Why's that shot not registering? Is it like a weird hitbox? There we go. So I won't waste all my arrows, but yeah, the good thing at least having the bow is that you can... Oh shit. Well, that went well, didn't it? Yeah, again, the problem with Black World tendency is the enemies that aren't normally very tough do shitloads of damage. Imagine Leechmonger's going to be really annoying as a boss fight with Black World tendency. Again, that's one mechanics I can definitely understand why they didn't keep in later Souls games. Basically, you know, that the game actually gets harder if you die more. Although your loot then gets better from the enemies. But you need to be killing enemies that drop good loot for that to happen anyway. So, you know, that's the only problem with that argument. Definitely rewarding hard. It's actually my favourite of all the Souls games, but it's just there are places the balancing are a bit off in this, and the remake is a lot better than the original actually for balancing. But because it's also a Souls game, you have the issue that certain builds aren't very good on certain levels. Alright, Rich. No, I absolutely hate these guys. Oh, fucking hell. There's one just right down there, isn't there, smacking my shit. I don't want to slip through that hole. Good, bye. So yeah, anybody else got any interesting plans for New Year? Like I said, for me, it's going to be one where I want to actually, you know, not have any drinks on it and just have a good time with family members rather than regretting it the next day. The ones on this bridge can be pretty annoying, so... yeah, Ethan, that's annoying. Like I said, I can only spend time with the family that aren't ill at the moment. That's cool, Jack. But yeah, like I said, my plan is, because I'm getting up quite early New Year's Day, is sort of be the designated driver for other people, just enjoy myself, and then, you know, start the new year off no hangover or whatever. Is that one of the dead giant ones on there? Or is it just meant to be... Yeah, my main issue with Dark Souls 2, Rich, was, you know where they had that weird animation problem? I don't know if it's due to the frame rate, but, like, enemies could often turn way too fast to hit you. That was another problem. So, unlike Demon Souls and that, where you can properly get around them to backstab them, I found that was useless in Dark Souls 2. Even though I actually really like Dark Souls 2, but yeah, it had a lot of issues. Oh yeah, I have that heal miracle as well, don't I, if I want to use it. I need to be careful down here, because there's loads of them just waiting to jump on you down there. Again, this is a good thing that I've got the bow. Because it means I can at least do this. If I actually manage to hit them. I'll have to check Dreams at some point soon and see if Pig detect... Oh, yeah, there's a red phantom, one of them. Look, let's definitely plink him with a bow. Come on. Why is the auto aim so shit with this mode? Yeah, so it's like I was saying, Dark Souls 2 is a good game, but yeah, I wish it was more polished. I know there's Scholars of the First Sin, but even that, like, still doesn't fix all the issues in the original. Right, that's the hard bastard killed at least. Ah, shit. Crescent Moongrass. Black Pine Resin. Right, I need to be careful that I don't fall off the edge trying to hit this guy. That is the thing I like with the spear and shield, though. You can just literally stand there like that and stab people. But yeah, it's weird. Demon Souls is still my favourite game in the series, even though I think Elden Ring is technically the best by far. But there's just something I really like about this one, Demon Souls. I guess it's because you see a lot of the time FromSoft tried ideas for the first time, even if they didn't quite work out. So what From Software really need to do is make a game that has all the best aspects of every Soul game they've tried so far. Oh shit. That was close. I think you can, Rich, because I think I really liked the rapier when I used that on one of my other runs. I think when I beat this when I streamed it last year, I'm pretty sure I was using a rapier build for a lot of it. But yeah, if I remember right, the rapier uses the same logic as spears in this, that, you know, you can hold the shield up and stab with them. Right, there's those awful blood bug things. Trying to hit them with my spear so they don't do that horrible attack to me. So I think, yeah, you can avoid their like poison attack thing if you or plague attack, whatever it is, if you do the long stab. Right, there's the filthy woman.
Please buy more for the poor child. Such a poor child.
Does she actually have anything I want to buy though? Because look how overpriced these things are. Rotten arrows are kind of cool. I would actually buy the mail if I had the money for it, but I don't.
Curses.
I wasted my breath on you. Oh, there's a red phantom down there, look. I was saying that's the good thing about using... Oh yeah, this is the plague rat room, isn't it? Good thing I didn't jump right down there. Basically, that bottom stairs bit has loads of rats with plague that can give you plague. Yeah, look at all more down there. Very good thing I got the bow. Their hitboxes aren't too bad with the bow. Just seems to be like those weird plague goblin guys. But yeah, basically they give you plague really fast, those rats. So if you don't have the plague cure item, they end up being, you know, really deadly. Valley of Defilement is definitely a level where I'd recommend using a halberd or like spear or whatever, so you can get loads of the enemies at range. Or at least I'm getting some crescent moon grass again. Was that a shortcut area here, or time for kicking? Oh, it's probably a shortcut I've already opened, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be it. Another one of those slug bug things. No, what's medieval combat reference? Is it like some guide to old medieval like fighting or whatever? Look at above. Is there one ready to jump down on me? Not that I can see. Yeah, that's obviously where I've come down from. Right, I definitely need to get more arrows, because, yeah, arrows are a lifesaver in this game for luring some of the enemies that are otherwise really dangerous. Anyway, I'm on the wrong side of the thing. So anybody else doing dry January? Because I'm probably going to do dry January. Or at least attempt it. I'm sure there's one that tries to ambush you near here, isn't there? Ah, that's cool. But yeah, these big goblins are really annoying. The ones with the clubs. Oh, no, don't. Just because they have really long hitting range and do shitloads of damage. Right, dead stock. What is in? No way are you doing dry January. I don't like Shadowverse Ethan. Ethan. Most people on this channel don't like him for various reasons. Oh, that's it. I'm out of arrows. I can at least put a holy arrow in him, can't I? Right, that's at least him killed. But yeah, I really need to buy a lot more arrows, because bows are such lifesavers in the Souls game, especially for just luring enemies away from difficult areas. Ah, fair enough, dead stock. Yeah, it's just I'm doing it because I've had way too much to drink this year, so you know. Although I didn't drink that much in December, actually. I sort of saved it till Christmas period to get pissed, and then, you know, decided up to then not to, but I'd rather save my money and not have hangovers. Because he lies about a lot of stuff. There's massive, like, Oh, I'm dead, great. But basically, I won't go into all of it now, but he was spam promoting one of his videos on one of my videos, which is I originally had an issue with him. But then he also does lots of things where he knowingly says false stuff to try and get, like, you know, clickbait views out of it. Right, let's not do Valley of Defilement now, although I want more arrows, so I'll grind some souls, even though it's probably very boring to watch. I'll grind souls, get the, what's it? I don't have any souls I can use up, do I? Annoyingly, I don't think you can sell items, can you?
It's simply trade your souls.
No. That's one of the things I do like with Elden Ring, is that you can actually sell, like, items you're not using on your build.
No interesting, I can tell you.
I do have an interest, mate. I just can't afford any of your shit. So let's do Latria, because at least the bell ringers are fast ways of getting XP. Yeah, like, I wouldn't have even known about him, Rich, if he didn't come on one of my videos to, Yeah, I ought to, Deadstock, really in all honesty, I ought to do more of those, even for the regulars if they don't want to watch them, just so, it's a bit financially good for me, you know. Because, yeah, they do get a lot more views. Like, my top 10 scary gas mask video or whatever has so many more views than any of my other videos. And I know there are channels that literally just do nothing but top 10 videos, because they're obviously such a good moneymaker. Is that the one from downstairs shooting at me? Right. Oh no, the bell ringer's coming. Ding-a-ling-ling. Oh no, not this sound. Noble's Lotus. Right, there he is. Shall I change to my shottle again? It's just a shame I can't get Suckerstone shards or whatever it is, mercury shards, to easily at the moment to actually upgrade this. But annoyingly, it seemed like the YouTube ad rates have been really bad this December. They were alright in November, but normally December is our shit. The best time of the year for, oh yeah, look how much damage that guy does. You know. No, don't stunlock me. But yeah, what was I saying anyway about, yeah, the ad rates, annoyingly, they were right for November, but for whatever reason, December, I guess a lot of advertisers already spent their money. So it ended up being, you know, like, nowhere near as good as a usual December for me on YouTube. Like, you know, like, views to actual income was really low this year. But, oh well, I have other jobs, it's just, you know, it's... when everything's going up in price, you don't want to be being paid less. That's a good idea, Dead's not realistic. Like Terminator and that, because I like Terminator even if it's not, you know, what I'd consider a post-apocalyptic thing, you know, like Fred's would obviously be number one, because Fred's is just a bleak, horrible, you know, thing. Right, let me get out of the way and heal. This is the problem when your world tendency keeps going down, is that the enemies do become a lot more dangerous. Although I'm kind of tempted to keep killing myself on Boletaria over and over, so I can get my tendency to black there and kill, what's it, Mildred, and get some of the better loot on Boletaria. Because I find Boletaria to be like the gameplay style I'm best at. Yeah, that's a good idea when the wind blows, and then, yeah, I could have the, like, higher up bit of the list being the not as realistic movies, but it's still fun. The next video I need to do, alright, yeah, so it's like the logical fallacy thing. It's like, I'm often wrong on stuff. It's like, I just don't mind being told I'm wrong as long as somebody does it politely. You know, like constructive criticism, but when somebody does that, like, oh, you're a fucking retard because I disagree with what you said here, that's when I don't like stuff like that. But, you know, like I was saying, personally, I don't like Shadowversity's channel, but if you want to watch him, that's fine. It's just, I don't watch his videos because I watched a couple and got, you know, felt they were so disingenuous, or whatever you want to call it. But, oh, how good are these arrows against the mind flayers? Oh, not very good at all, okay. Maybe shot wouldn't be the best weapon for these guys. Short spear was good, wasn't it? But I don't have a yeah, I'll just go back to the short spear for these guys. At least it does a lot more damage. Here he comes. Oh yeah, the spear actually stun locks him a little bit as well. Ooh. Oh no, there's a fucking Black Phantom one. Oh no. Run away, run away. Right, hopefully they're not going to chase me much further. I suppose the thief ring's actually quite good to have on this level, isn't it? Because it's the one that stops them homing in on you from as far away. Oh no, I missed him, so... Oh, I've never seen that channel. The ones I like are, what's his name? Matt, whatever his name is, the bald bloke. Scalagrim's ones can be alright, depends what the subject is. There's some quite good just like history channels though, on like medieval weapons that aren't necessarily all about the weapons, they're just about like, you know, like more the history side of thing. Matt Easton, that's the one, yeah. Why did that one do less damage to me then than the non-Black Phantom one? Do not redeem. Oh, here comes the other one. Oh, just in time. Right, now let's get away and heal. Oh, that was it. I was going to put some points, wasn't I, into faith, so I could actually do that miracle twice. Right, let's finish that other one off in a moment. Oh, that didn't stun lock him. That's annoying. Crap. Tell you what, I'm going to actually change to the shottle, just so I can poison and get him bleeding, and then just run away. There's History Squad, that's a reenactor bloke, that's quite good. Should remember his name, because I've seen him at Warwick Castle before. And he, like, does school things. I don't think it was him, but we had, like, somebody from the same reenactor group as him, I think, at one point, that came into our secondary school, and we were at school to show us, like, loads of Civil War weapons and talk about, you know, like, horrible battlefield injuries. Right, now if I get away, quick. Hopefully now. Yeah, let's just run away from this guy. I should be able to kill him through, like him being poisoned. Oh, no. He got me. I'll see if I can retrieve my souls, and I might just try and get to Black Will Tendency on Boletaria, because at least I can do something there. What was sad is there's a bloke who had a really good channel that did some videos, like load of good falchion videos and like halberd videos, but sadly I think the bloke died because his last video was years ago, you know, he hadn't done the update since, and it was an update on his cancer diagnosis, and I think sadly the bloke must have died. But his videos are very good. Like, you know, he was just a bloke that talked about stuff he obviously clearly knew a lot about, rather than waffling on about. Right, let me just try and get myself killed a couple of times on Boletaria to see if it gets my Will Tendency down. Ted, what's his name, died the other day as well. You know, the Unabomber, who everybody quite likes, even though he was technically a terrorist. Right, so what I'm going to do that just to see if it works, is now get myself killed. So what's my world tendency here at the moment? Oh, it's nearly pure white, isn't it? But yeah, on most of the other worlds, my thing is not good. I can't remember on this. Do you actually need to be in body form, not soul form, to die properly? And oh, the guys from the tower can hit you if you're in the right place. They might even get me before the dragon does. Yeah, the archers are better than the dragon. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is, for the people wondering why I'm killing myself on purpose in the game, is because there's the world tendency system. So I'm hoping that's gone down a bit, but I'm not actually sure. I'll get myself killed a couple of times fairly quickly, and then I'll see if it's gone down a decent amount. I might as well go back to the mace, actually. Let me try the Morning Star for a bit, because I might be able to get some upgrades to that. Oh no, that's nowhere near as good as the Blessed Mace. Right, dead again. Right, let's see if it's lowered my world tendency. Has that gone down at all? Does that look the same on the thing? I think, sadly, it's the same, isn't it? So, yeah, I can't actually lower my world tendency by dying in this form. Oh, well, let me recover my souls, and then, I'm not going to be able to beat the Spider God, am I? I hate that boss. Armor Spider. I don't know what to do next on this, because I'm sort of at that point in the game where I'm not really doing very well on any of the levels. I suppose I could farm souls, buy a load of arrows, and that will at least help me complete Save Valley of Defilement. So why does the Blessed Mace do so much damage? Is it just these guys are vulnerable to, like, holy weapons or whatever? I've got an edge sharpening stone at least to repair my weapons. Right, shall I buy a load of arrows off of Ed and then try and do Valley of Defilement again? Because at least I've got to Leechmonger, I just didn't beat him last time because I fell to my death by accident. But anyway, the main thing with these streams anyway is to have a chat, isn't it? Even if not much interesting happens while I'm doing it. Okay, so I want to repair my stuff and buy arrows from Ed. Purchase item. 75 arrows, that's a better amount.
You come back alive.
I think so, Rich, as well. Yeah, because different enemies have different, like, weapons they're vulnerable to in terms of, like, blunt, sharp. So, it might be a point, yeah, that I might be wearing armour that's not very good for a particular level. So let's see. Yeah, see, physical versus blunt versus slash versus pierce. The Saints ones are actually quite good. For like a lightish armour. Oh, actually, let me deposit any things I don't need with stockpile, Thomas. I have a feeling in this one, in the remake, they let you deposit everything, don't they? And then you can still use it with a trader if it's in the deposit box to save you needing to keep taking it out every time. Get the weapons in that category I like. I'll get rid of the light crossbow for now. And the bolts. No, I still have the quick ones, but never mind. But yeah, I want to do a fairly light build because I like being actually able to roll away and react to stuff rather than, you know, being sort of clumbering around. And let's just see how much damage the mace does, even though I probably want the spear for this level. Oh, that's actually quite good, the mace, against these guys. Shame I just don't have any of the things to upgrade it. But again, I do want a longer reaching weapon, really. Shame I don't have one of the longer spears, actually, like the pike or whatever. Oh, no. Off to a good start, then. But yeah, because, like I said, on this level, it's just you want to keep the enemies at bay so they can't poison you. That's the end of my coffee. But yeah, there's a video I filmed I need to, yes, you can get a double barrel shotgun with a license. They are classed the same as single barrel shotguns, or pump shotguns, or auto shotguns. Shotguns all fall under a section 2 as long as they're not rifled barrels, I believe. But yeah, what was the Saint? So there's a video LX Saint suggested to me that's a really good idea. It's just I've been really busy over Christmas and that I've not had time to do it yet. And where I uploaded that revolver video the other day, I filmed 2 videos and I did that one. I did one as a thermal one and one as a regular one. Was it the thermal one I uploaded the other day? I can't remember. I have to have a look. Bear with me a second. Oh, are they advancing on me? Yeah, let me just deal with these guys first then. So yeah, I want YouTube Studio. Oh no, it wasn't the, it was just the standard one, right, so what I'll do later is upload the thermal one. So I've got that same sort of revolver, but shooting it with a thermal, so you see all like the hot gas venting out. On a shotgun license, the funniest thing, Ethan, is you can have a tank barrel on a shotgun license if it's a smoothbore tank barrel. Because that then classes as a, what do you call it? It's then classed as a, like, smoothbore gun. So yeah, in theory, if you owned a ex-army tank, you wouldn't have to have the main gun deactivated on it if it was a smoothbore, as long as you had a Section 2 license and it's registered as your gun. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to get the ammo for it and fire it legally, but you can actually own the gun without it causing an issue. I don't actually know, Rich, because the thing is, air guns fall under their own thing as well, don't they? But like I said, if it's smoothbore, then in theory it should be Section 2, not Section 1, because Section 1 is for rifled barrels. Section 2 is what all the shotguns fall under, and like smoothbore tank guns. Who's Eddie Hall? Is that a channel? But, I mean, the FV103 doesn't have a gun on it by default, does it? Unless it's got like a machine gun on it. But if I'm thinking of like that class of vehicle, I know like you can get versions like the Warrior with the autocannon on, and stuff like that. But a lot of them, when people have those, they just don't have any of the guns on them. They just have it as like the actual chassis, you know, like an M113. Little spidery bugs that light up. Scarabs. Right, these are the guys I'm going to have to plink at with a bow again, isn't it? Because these are the ones where there's just loads of them down there. A lot of the weird stuff to do with tanks, Ethan, is actually to do with having the right sort of vehicle license for them, like heavy goods vehicles or whatever. Also, if they're tracked, you have to have rubber tracks, I believe, for driving on the roads. Because otherwise, you know, like metal tracks will destroy the tarmac. Or concrete or whatever. It's the reason a lot of people just end up, if they want to get one of those older sort of military vehicles, just get a wheeled armoured car, because it's a lot easier in terms of, you know, less messing about. Especially if you get the ones that are just under the weight limit for, like, where you need a HGV, so you're essentially just driving a very heavy car or truck, rather than a, actual, yeah, I like that bow. Yeah, I'm not sure, Deadstock. I just know it's one of the things that, you know, people say about if you end up buying, like, surplus vehicles. Oh, yeah, is this the bit where you can actually safely jump down? I want to be careful, because I don't want to accidentally kill myself. Should we not risk it? Alright, hype. Yeah, I didn't see your first message, I've just seen it now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't actually notice that when I was doing it. I won't waste arrows, so I've not really got enough, but I'll look at that when I actually shoot at something next. Right, is this the rat one we're in now, or are we in a different tower? No, we're in a different one, right? Oh, dark moon grass, that's actually good. Right. What does Marrowstone do? I know it's one of the upgrades, but does it say on the thing? I think this is one of the bits you can safely jump down, isn't it? But I don't want to get the bit wrong and then die. So, guess we'll go down the old-fashioned way. Yeah, try ranged attack, yeah, definitely, because the rats are down there. No, I didn't actually see his Christmas stream, because I went to bed quite early Christmas Day, I think. Right, yeah, there are the little plague rats, look. Trying to see what that draw animation is. I think he's actually using fingers to draw it back. Can't really see. Right, let's deal with the rats first, they're dangerous. Right, I definitely want to use range battle on the big guy up there in a minute again, because he's an absolute pain in the arse. Oh no, that wasn't where I wanted to run. So yeah, there's the video LX Saint suggested I want to get filmed in the next few days. It's just every time I try and get round to doing it, I haven't got enough time, and obviously when I'm away for a couple of days, although I might be able to stream, I won't be able to do any video editing. So I want to try and get that done hopefully tomorrow or Saturday, but who knows if I'll get a chance. Like I said, the Revolver video I've at least filmed, the one that's not been uploaded yet. So with one of the videos at least, it is just literally a case of uploading a video I've already filmed, so I can do that later today. But saying the other one I do want to get done, it's just one of those annoying videos where because how busy Christmas has been with work, and yeah, I've done Tower Knight, Ethan. Obviously the problem is you can't get, until you do an Archdemon, you can't then get to the next Bolitarian level. Otherwise I'd probably just end up doing all the Bolitarian levels first, but although the third Bolitarian level is much harder saying that than 1 and 1 2. I'm trying to think. I like a Lant just because he's actually a really good boss that's quite difficult. Because obviously I prefer the bosses that are actual, like, bosses rather than puzzle bosses. Like, some of the puzzle bosses are interesting, it's just that after a few times of doing them, there's not that much difference to them. Oh no, not another ogre. Just bravely run away. I don't know how far he chases you. Yeah, Bed of Chaos I fucking hate. Which one's Ceaseless Discharge? The name sounds familiar, but... Oh, is that the one that's just literally like a pile of lava that attacks you? But yeah, Bed of Chaos is literally just... no. Yeah, Bed of Chaos is like, yeah, no, fuck that. Just basically because it's an awfully poorly coded boss. That in theory, like, it's a puzzle boss, but it's not even hard to work out what you have to do. It's just the controls are too janky and the, like, collision boxes. Right, okay, this is where the boss is, so let's see if I can beat him this time. We'll switch to Half Moon Grass. Yeah, and let's try and get to the bottom level as quickly as possible so I don't fall to my death again. Oh, is that just leading in a circle? Oh, fuck's sake. Yep. Sadly, I don't have any flaming weapons equipped at the moment. Really, I should have got... Unless I've got pine resin on me, let me check. Yeah, not handy. Oh, he's probably going to do that attack more, isn't he, if I'm standing up here. Oh, he's doing his healing animation, right. Oh, he's spasmodically hitting things again. Yeah, I really should have brought a flaming weapon in, shouldn't I? Yeah, there he goes with his healing animation again. Right, let me see if I can quickly swap this to, let's just try to shot him. Oh, fuck. Because I'm just wondering if I can actually poison him. Or start him bleeding. I'd rather not die if I can avoid it. Right, let me try and quickly see if I can get firebomb. Yep, and black pine resin. Yep, right. Okay, we might have a chance now. I can just heal up before he gets a load of hits in on me again. Why is it not using it on my weapon? For fuck's sake, what's going on? Oh, can you not use it on the shotgun? Oh, I'm dead. I mean, I knew what to do with Leechmonger, it's just I don't have any burning things on him because of the world tendency. I can't knock his health down fast enough. Yeah, so why wasn't that resin working? Can you just not use it on the shuttle? Not for use of wooden weapons, though. It isn't a wooden weapon. Is turpentine isn't what is from on the others, isn't it? Because I think it's just pine resin in this one. Oh, I've got the bow out at the moment, but yeah. The shottle isn't a wood weapon, so it should work with it, but I guess it's just the game being annoying. Oh wow, if I get back to Leechmonger, let me switch to the mace just before going in, try and light it and see if that works. Anyway, let's go back to the short spear. That's the point, I'm not going to even have enough arrows to get back to him now with the giants. So yeah, there's probably not much point even trying to get back to him. Oh, I've been streaming longer than I was meant to, whoops. Right, I have to be off, I'm afraid, because yeah, I had to clean, I'd left some carpet cleaner on a rug earlier, because I was cleaning up one of the rooms in the house, and it was meant to be taken off after an hour, and I've gone over an hour. Right, see you then.